World of Warcraft is a popular MMORPG game released by Blizzard and Bethesda in 2006. Upon release, the game was heavily controversial due to its misrepresentation of women and people of color. Now, some may say that when the game was initially launched, it was actually praised for being amazing, but they're wrong. See, 2006 was a different time. Game developers were actually able to create whatever kinds of games that they wanted to make. They didn't have to pander to every single audience. This is exactly why 2006 was a really dark time looking back on it. 2006 was an absolute mess of misrepresentation and blatant misogyny in video games. And much like tweets, even if the game was released back in 2006, we still consider it fair game to call out. See, the sexist, misogynistic pigs who often call themselves fans of the game, they often spent several hours playing the game, meaning that they spent several hours of their lifetime being brainwashed by this misogynistic piece of garbage. And one such individual spent so much time playing World of Warcraft that he completely lost touch with the outside world and shot up his college. I would say his name, but Saint Susan would most likely delete my channel. Due to this direct disconnect from reality, I believe that it is plausible that the male swine who enter the game exit as incels, completely unable to communicate with the world and blaming it for all their issues. So I began to wonder, what would happen if a man such as myself, who was on the right side of history, tried to play this game? I prepared myself and created an account, and immediately I noticed that there were two different versions of the game. There was WoW and WoW Classic, and I decided to try Classic at first, and I began my journey into the World of Warcraft, and I died. A lot. As a matter of fact, I found a gameplay bug right off the back. Whenever you click on an enemy to swing your sword, half of my hits seem to have not registered, and my character seemed to attack on his own. It was really odd. But I eventually got used to this combat system and I continued to die. So I decided to try and gather some information on WoW to help me. It was then that I discovered that classic WoW was much more difficult when compared to modern WoW. So I tried modern World of Warcraft, expecting it to be very easy, as the reviews have led me to believe. Much to my disappointment, however, it wasn't. And I died even more. Enraged by this, I began to question, why does everybody say that modern WoW is super easy? It isn't. It's hard as shit. I've been playing for an hour and a half, and I haven't even gotten a single kill. Then I began to think about incels. Incels are often frustrated because society claims that it's easy to get a girlfriend and have lots of sex, but it's not. For them, a simple task like talking to a girl seems impossible, yet society mocks them and says things like, oh, it's just easy. Just go up and say hi. Well, thank heavenly fuck it's so easy for you. But guess what? It isn't for me. I don't need this shit from you, you sex-having piece of shit. They are just like the people that I come across in World of Warcraft that are like super fucking high level and have all the rad gear. I am so fucking happy for you. I envy you, as a matter of fact. I wish I could be like you, but it's fucking impossible. I'll never get past level 1. I'll never get a girlfriend. Stop telling me it's easy. It's not. Maybe for you, so shut the fuck up. Overall, my experience in World of Warcraft was pretty good, and I'd say I had to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Next up, how Joker actually lowered the number of mass shootings in America because ain't no one want to be a fucking clown.